week of May 7, 2024. My name is Juliana.
And I'm Zoe. Welcome to TNN.
In U.S. news, in the mid-1970s, Judith Hernstadt brought a set of sketches from New York antiques dealer. One piece depicting a scene from Revolutionary War marching stood out to her. The pen and ink drawing showed two women and a baby in a horse-drawn carriage filled with supplies. They were accompanied by 6 soldiers, 2 in the wagon and 2 on horseback, and 2 on foot. This artwork became a treasured addition to her collection, but it took 40 years to realize its historical significance. It was drawn in 1777 by a famous Swiss artist.
In world news, renowned wildlife filmmaker and National Geographic explorer Bertie Gregory is known for capturing rare and unforgettable moments in the animal kingdom. On April 11, 2024, Gregory once again made headlines with footage of a flock of baby penguins bravely diving off a 50-foot cliff for their first ever swim in the icy Antarctic waters.
In local news, this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Be sure to show your teachers how you appreciate them and what they've done for you this year.
Now let's go to Aria and Olivia for This Week in History. Welcome to This Week in History. My name is Aria.
And I'm Olivia. This week in history on May 7, 1945, Germany surrendered, ending World War II in Europe. The next day, Great Britain and the United States celebrated victory in Europe Day.
In 1887, Buffalo Bill's Wild West show premiered. The show featured horse races, battle reenactments, rope tricks, and marksmen such as Annie Oakley.
In 1869, the Transcontinental Railroad was completed, unifying the east and west coast of the United States.
And in May 1934, a series of massive dust storms swept across the prairies of the United States, covering farms and forcing thousands of families to move to California during what became known as the Dust Bowl. We hope you enjoyed This Week in History. Have a great summer.
Thank you, Aria and Olivia. Now it's time for Sports with Blake.
Welcome to Sports. My name is Blake. In basketball news, the playoffs are still underway. Who will be this year's NBA champion? In baseball news, the Diamondbacks just completed a series against the San Diego Padres here at home. Today, they are in Cincinnati to take on the Reds. The game starts at 3:40 p.m. That is all for today. This has been your sports news. Have a great summer vacation.
Thank you, Blake. Now it's time for the Entertainment Report with Avery. Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Avery. Next Friday, the movie If is coming to theaters. If is about a girl who discovers that she can see everyone's imaginary friends. And what she does with that superpower, as she embarks on a magical adventure to reconnect forgotten ifs with their kids. Catherine Applegate, author of The One and Only Ivan, is releasing her 4th book in the series, One and Only Family. Ivan has been happily living in a wildlife sanctuary with his friend Ruby next door and the elephant enclosure. Frequent visits from his canine friend Bob, his mate Kenyani by his side. And in the happiest turn of all, Ivan and Kenyani have welcomed a set of twins to their family. That's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment news.
Thank you, Avery. Now it's time for Fun Fact Trivia with Gretchen and Jameson.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Gretchen. And I am Jameson. Did you know that today, May 7th, is National Teacher Appreciation Day?
We are using this National Day to say thanks to all the teachers for their time and dedication to educate children. No matter where they are in life, they influence us. They continue to impact our lives too.
Your question for today is,
in what year did Congress declare National Teachers Day? A. 2005.
B, 1965.
Or C, 1980.
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said C, you are correct.
Eleanor Roosevelt persuaded the first 81st Congress to proclaim National Teachers Day. Congress declared March 7, 1980 as National Teachers Day.
How to observe this day, refill classroom supplies, write a letter, or volunteer at a school to give support.
That's it for Fun Fact Trivia. See you next year.
Thank you, Gretchen and Jameson. Let's go to Elliot for our word of the week. My name's Elliot. This week's word is vacation. Vacation is a noun and it means a period of rest from school, work, or other activities. Here's how it can be used in a sentence. We'll go on summer vacation as soon as the school ends. See you next year.
Thank you, Elliot. Now it's time for Science Corner, Liam and Sebastian.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Liam and I'm depressed.
And I'm Sebastian.
We have some interesting animal facts to share with you today. First, Komodo dragons can reach 9 feet long.
Only hummingbirds can fly backwards.
Sheep have rectangular pupils.
Grizzly bears can run up to 30 miles an hour.
Scorpions can be found on any continent except Antarctica.
Last but not least, polar bears have no natural enemies.
Have a great summer.
Thank you, Liam and Sebastian.
Now it's time for Counseling Corner with Miss Williams.
Hey, Tortosa, it's Mrs. Williams with a message from the Counseling Corner. So it's May. Oh my goodness, you guys, we have about 12 days or less of school left. So let's really make it count, you guys. But guess what? There's going to be a lot of fun activities that you guys are going to be doing in your classroom. I'm super excited about that. 3rd grade's got the Lemonade Wars, and 4th grade is doing these cool little book studies, and oh my gosh, there's just really great things going on. Kindergarten's going to visit the water park. Oh my gosh, there's so many great things. But you know what? Sometimes when there's so many activities going on and field trips and all kinds of things going on at the end, we start to get a little overwhelmed and we start to feel a little nervous. So I want to share with you guys some calming techniques, okay? So a couple of calming techniques are take really good belly deep breaths. So, okay. Some other calming techniques could be coloring or drawing, counting to 10. Okay, so let's work on some of those techniques. Also, you could do a big stretch, or sometimes you could just ask someone for a nice hug. Sometimes you could even hug yourself, just nice and tight, to just kind of help yourself feel calm, because we're going to have a really great month, but we also know this is our last month, and we might just start to feel a little anxious. So with that, just use some calming techniques. All right. And of course, Mrs. Williams will be all around if you guys need me for any reason. And let's just have ourselves a really great week. All right, you guys. Bye.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. That is all for this episode of TNN.
Have a great summer. Bye for now.